Are we live? Yes, we're live. Whoa, jeez, I was looking at myself to see. Yeah, you are live. Yes, I am. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my
Hello,
awesome
I can't
guest,
see any
Avana Intuitive. Oops.
Wow, look at all the people. Mo, Menendez, Patricia, Marsha Green, Gertrude, you introduce away. I don't
Yeah.
know. I know some of them, but not all of them.
So I got your question up there, startup, Paula. So I got you. I just thought, yeah, I have to keep an eye on that chat because you do readings and everything. So same time, so yeah. Say hi to my awesome guest, Avana Intuitive from Avana Intuitive somewhere.
That's it. That's it. You know,
And then we have from Australia, Chrissy at Footprint Terrell. First time on my channel. I've been on the channel before, but yeah.
Yeah.
So I got to start from Patricia Franzino. Okay, I have to check the chat at the same time. Welcome. And to my surprise, I just hit the 2,000 over.
well, that deserves a round of applause.
I'm stuck at like 1,960.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I snuck over the 2,000 and then snuck back down. So
But
I just love the people who join me anyway, and I just like, yeah, that's great.
well, it's thank you to all the subscribers and thank you to all the moderators and to being here supporting me all this time. It's been a year and a half, somewhere a little bit more than a year and a half. I think in March 6th would be 2 years. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
I know that. Yeah, and congratulations, Ron. And I have to tell you, when I first started my
I knew you before I started. I knew you
Yeah.
because you were on with Johnny.
One of my first subscribers. So he's stuck with me since what? 2018, 2019, 2018, I think I started.
Okay.
And since I started the lives and everything. So, yeah, he's an absolute gorgeous gem of a man. So, yes.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know Avana yet, so she could turn out to be a real cow, but I don't think so.
I got to meet Johnny when I was on with Dozen Cats when it was for celebration, and he was up there with me, and I got to talk to him. He's he's for real, you know what I mean? He doesn't.
And no,
he doesn't go around the bushes like.
And no, I do not think that Avana will turn out to be a real cow. I'm a joker. I'll make some jokes, and if you say Chris, not funny, just say Chris, not funny.
That's why she has her hat on. She's got all kinds of surprises coming out of there.
So far, she's been lovely. I sometimes say something a little bit up, and people go, "Oh, that's not nice, Chris." I'm like, well, it was a joke, and the person got it. People go, "Oh no, we're still not going to talk with you. We're not going to watch you now." And I'm like, "Well, okay, fine. You don't want to watch me, don't watch me." And I'm struggling with a glue gun. Oh, sorry. Hot glue gun.
There you go.
Still got a little bit to go before it cools down properly, so I can put it back in the box. So I just got to put it out of the way. Yes, I'm a bit of a joker, but anyway.
For those who don't know, I finally got to tell my what I dreamt the other day about Linda G. I finally got to tell her about it. So she was. She was like,
okay, I've been meaning to watch that.
Yeah, because I was asking people. I'll ask you, Chrissy. And Avana, did you ever, guys, in your life dream about another psychic reader?
No,
I did. Okay, I did, and it was actually she came in my dream, and it was Linda G. By the way,
wow.
and in my dream,
Well, if you're going to dream,
I told her yesterday, it's not what you think.
I didn't. I thought you say that. Yeah.
Yeah, because she's funny anyway. So I told her that she came in my dream, and I saw the connection on the other side, the channeling of the healing energy going through her and sending them out when she does prayers like this. And and she was showing me this, and I said, I can do that. She says, there you go. Actually, that's what. And she says, yeah, I do say that. There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I had practices with mediumship classes, and that I think it was the next day or maybe the same day. And in those mediumship classes, you don't use tools; you only use your intuition of what you get. Okay, so we were reading on a master, and this master he came and appeared to me like this, and he's going like this, like bringing down the energy. Then I saw the Empress, the card from the Tarot. She was Tarot. She's pregnant. She's like a world card.
Yeah.
And everybody's laughing. He says, "Ron, you got pregnant." No, I didn't get pregnant. They were all but it meant I could send it to the healing where I want all over the world. So the world, that's what but I can do that. And
there's an abundance of possibilities for you with your abilities, and I think you've only scratched the surface. I think that's what that dream's telling you.
That's so nice.
Well, if I get pregnant, you'll be the first one to know because I'll be rich. Oh, Jesus. Hey, there's people I haven't seen in the chat for so long. Oh, my God. I've seen it. Yeah.
It's been a while since I actually had the chance to sit down and watch you, my darling. I've just got a tweet. Yes, I still have Twitter. Former President Donald Trump has called for the termination of the Constitution. You think? Why would he want to do that? To overturn the 2020 election and reinstate him in power. Honestly, that's dangerous ground because that's getting near towards sedition.
Yeah.
And But anyway, I don't know. What are we going to be looking at? Are we going to be answering people's questions?
Well, I don't do politics because I'm a Canadian and I got enough of it. But I did a little bit with Linda G, and we were talking a little bit about Putin. He's ready to get put.
Yes, I did a reading on him the other day. It's not looking good. But one of our wonderful analysts over here in Australia is a man called Dr. Keith Suter, and he's been around for a long time, and if he says something, it's generally pretty spot on.
And for the other one, 45, which is 45, who that is, and it seems to me, you see one is falling and the other one is falling. I think he's going to follow right after that somehow. They're both going boom boom.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So the world is coming to an end for these people that, anyway, that's all I can say because we got people here in the government. They're not angels either. So you know what I mean?
Well,
anyway.
Dr. Suter said that he will not let go. The day he lets go will be when he passes. And that's what's going to happen. And then he said that's no guarantee that everything's going to be bright and happy because he's got some real people that underneath him that make him look sane. So hopefully once he goes, things will start to even out. But anyway,
But they both have same energy, almost like similar energy. Putin and 45, they both have similar energies that
I haven't really stopped to compare their energies to tell you.
Except
that enough reading on one. Both of them.
I refrain from reading on them because I don't want to get into their energy. It's just nothing to get that interested in.
Well, I
I just wanted to say I
I,
did subscribe to your channel.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
There you
thank
go.
you.
You're welcome.
That is so nice and generous of you. After I said, "Oh, there's a possibility she could be a real moo." You're not. You're
my.
darling.
I'm
You're
not
absolute
worried about
darling.
it.
And very, very forgiving.
We have some
absolutely.
people I haven't seen for a while. Oh my God, they're coming back somehow.
If anyone can move here, it's me.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm just gonna duck down a minute, put the glue gun.
Well,
Hey,
I know why they're coming back. I haven't seen them for a long time. They want to know if I'm pregnant.
you like my Charlie's Angels imitation?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought of.
Right. Yeah.
And for those of you wondering about the hat, I picked this up at Halloween. It was just like all black with the little thing on it. And I said, I'm going to convert it to steampunk. And I did that this morning, which is why the glue gun was out. And I think it's my first effort. It's my first effort.
It's adorable.
Wow.
It really
is. You
is.
can see my big hat at the back on top of the globe. And yeah.
Leslie King wants to know where you are because I think Leslie King comes from Australia too. I think
Leslie King, I am in Perth, my darling. Northern suburbs of Perth. Yeah. Where are you?
And I'm in perjury. Because
you're in perjury. Why? What have you done? Have you been?
I'm making stuff up.
This is going to be a better show than I thought.
I've got my steampunk cards out.
Awesome.
Yeah, these are by Soraya Rose, who, if you go to her site, you'll say she's a. Yes, I was inspired by her with the steampunk, but I've loved steampunk for years and years and years, and it's just finally had the opportunity to start getting some stuff in. But yeah, of ETs and our tolerance of them. I don't even try to interpret my dreams because they're like watching a movie, and it's like some really, really bizarre things. And it can feature a house that no longer exists, people who are no longer here. I just, so I just leave them. And hi, Maura. Hello, everyone who's been saying hello. You're in Central Queensland, Leslie. Oh, that's really lovely. That's a nice area, Central Queensland, around Springshaw and stuff like that, or Mackay.
In a dream, if there's a message you need to hear or clearly, you will get that in a dream.
Yeah.
Because I had my grandfather appear to me. And when he appeared to me, he wasn't like in the field walking. He was a lot younger than when he died at 77, and he looked about 45. And I recognized him, and I wondered why is he coming to visit me? It's because he wanted to thank me because one of my aunts, which was his daughter, died, and I didn't know about it.
Okay.
But later, and he wanted to thank me for being there for because she was often in the hospital. I wasn't her child. She was my aunt, so I visited her a lot of times, and talked to her.
That's lovely.
Yeah, that is lovely.
Yeah.
Make sure when you subscribe, you hit the bell.
I'm not sure if I'm sorry. I am such a Batinsky.
I don't know what that means.
I couldn't jump in and start yakking at completely the wrong places. And I was like, I'm not sure. I think I've subscribed to you, Avana, but I'll tell you what, I'll double check that.
Don't worry about it.
I haven't. I will.
I think you did. I think you did one time. One time you went out and you subscribed. But as long as you still subscribe, because YouTube plays games, So
I know.
Eh?
Hi, Amy.
Yeah, Amy's finding late for.
Yeah. Gail K. Sharon Sipe, hello. I haven't seen you for a while, darling. I've moved my life to Saturdays. Hubby asked me if I could free up Sundays some, and so yeah. So we're not doing anything. Well, we're going out a bit later today, so I'm free to join her on.
How is what's that little dog? Derby? Is it Derby? Your dog?
Whitby. Whitby's fine.
Yeah.
He's good. Yeah. He's the most gorgeous little doggy. Happiness incarnate. Cameos of her usual self, which is, she'll probably walk across here sometime, so you'll see cattail. Hubby's doing well too. In fact, I'm going to mute for a minute because he said he'd make me a coffee, and I think he'd forgotten.
Yeah.
Did you hear her voice back then? He goes, "Oh, I forgot." So you will hear hubby. You might even see his hands if you're lucky enough.
She's got the nicest husband. He brings her coffee. He does everything for her.
Thank you, sweetheart. Nice. Yeah, can you use Stiggy? Yeah. Say hello to everyone. I've joined Ron, and this is Avana.
Hello.
You won't see him, but
hello, hubby. Hello.
And yes,
from Canada.
And, he's known by one of my subscribers as Sexy Hands because his hand has occasionally shown.
Oh,
I just think he's sexy, full stop. So and he wants me to make him a steampunk bow tie. So
that would be nice.
Big shout out to Tuta, which is JJ. That's JJ, and I have your question up there, so I got you started up there. And welcome, man. It's been a while since I've seen you here.
Yeah.
Things have changed. Hey, she actually was one of my almost my first subscriber when I did my explanation of my near-death experience when I first started.
Who was that? Ron? You?
I had a near-death experience.
I know, yeah, but who was the first subscriber? One of the first subscribers?
JJ, her.
JJ.
She was on. Yeah, she was. But we got to know each other on other people's channels, like Debbie Freebird, and she does a lot of meditations and shamanic meditations. I hope I said it right. And I missed her meditations.
What I'm going to do is.
Yeah. So
she has my spooky special.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Looking at the question that the Owie Mountains people who've watched my spooky specials will know
there
that.
She says, "Look, I miss you and your unconditional love." There you go. Yeah. So she was on the first time I went live. I was like this, a little bit nervous, and I talked about my near-death experience. I didn't know what else. I started with that when I first started my channel, and I did it for 3.5 hours. And there was people in the chat listening to me. Wow, it blew my mind. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, I have 6 questions up there. Might be able to take 4 more. Make sure you put them in chat so I can see them better. And Dusty Roll. She says,
"Aw,
with sinus tonight." Oh, geez, hard to focus listening.
Still with sinus tonight. I know what that's like. I suffer sinus almost continuously these days, and it just pulls your head up and can cause headaches, all sorts of things. It's a horrible thing. I really do. Bless you, Dusty Rose. It's I can completely understand. So there was that question about star people.
Yeah, it's up there. It's up there. I got to start in StreamYard. You can start. You're not used to StreamYard yet, are you? No, you don't use it. Chrissy, do you use StreamYard or not?
Yes. Yep, I use StreamYard, except when I'm doing a members only live, which I've fallen down a bit with. Then I use YouTube, but otherwise, I use StreamYard. Yeah. And
so I got Leslie King. Yeah. Okay. I got your question up there. And welcome everybody. Welcome. So, hey, for those who might not know you, Avana, because I got new subscribers, they might not know you. How did you get into YouTube?
Ron, you know I got into YouTube.
I know how, baby. That's because
I was speaking with somebody and telling them I wanted to get into YouTube, and they said, you know what, you should see if you could get onto Ron's show one night. And it took a couple months, and before I even watched Ron's show, one night on Saturday night, I just happened to tune in at the beginning of the show. I said, I'm gonna watch the show. Well, it just so happened that night you had Real Teeth False Tarot, Melinda. You had Kelly.
Oh yeah, Melinda, she's lovely.
Isn't she sweet? Yeah, and Kelly was
Yeah, she's a real sweetheart. Yeah.
And I don't remember. There were two other. You actually had, I think, 3 or 4 people. And Kelly said that they were starting an open mic night.
Mm-hmm.
And I contacted Kelly the next day. She said, and so I was on her open mic night. So that's how I got started. But it was through your show, Ron, that I tuned in. And somebody said you should, they said, Ron is such a nice guy and you should talk to him. And I said, oh my gosh, I got on the site and I saw your name was Unconditional Love. And I just said, oh my gosh, oh my goodness.
That's an extended life.
What are you spraying?
A fly.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, but no unconditional love there. I started doing just videos, and then after I finished work and we got thrown into shutdown, or might even have been a little bit before that, and I've got fly spray all over my other screen. Then I started doing the lives. I can't remember if it was before or after, but I think it may have been just before. And
Hey, I hope you didn't do that. You didn't do like Pence. Pence had a fly in it. You remember that story about Pence having a fly there?
Oh, yeah. Remember he had it in his hair
when he was doing that
debate with
Kamala.
Kamala.
With Biden.
Yeah,
he had a fly.
I know. Yeah, that was so cool. Hang on, I've just got to adjust the hat.
He had that fly just in his hair. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, I know. That was just. I used some cards on Tudor's question about the are we?
Yeah, but I'm not there yet. I go.
You're not there yet.
I already started. Just give me a minute. I got some starts. So
bring that bug spray down.
Is this the one we're looking at?
When I saw that fly, I said, "That's a fly by night."
Okay.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh my God! You made my hubby laugh. Honestly, he's doing a Sid James like, and it's just like hubby's like, very dry. And making hubby laugh. I've just spilled coffee everywhere. Sorry. Anyway.
No wonder.
Hey Ron, do you remember the motto? And it still applies, but the motto for me is, if you're going to join me on my channel, or if anyone's going to be brave enough to have me on theirs, okay, Ron, you've got to be ready to embrace chaos, because anything can happen. Yesterday morning, I had to get up and feed the dog because he hadn't been fed, and he was like whining and all that. And of course, for babies before big babies. And,
what time is it? What time is it where you are? 9? Is it 9?
It's 6 minutes to 10 in the morning. So,
my God!
Isn't that amazing?
Well,
so it's embrace chaos. If you're going to be brave enough to join me in any way, you've got to respect chaos.
She won't get cold. She got her hat on, so.
It's beautiful. It's like 29 degrees here today.
You know that song? You know that song? What's his name? You can keep your hat on. That's
Is that Joe Cocker song?
Joe Cocker song. Yeah.
That's a good song.
I was lucky enough. It would have been close to 25, 30 years ago now, to go to see him live in Townsville. Amazing!
I bet it was amazing.
It really was. Yeah,
he was so good.
Okay,
hey, cream.
Okay, we can start questions, and any more comes up, well, I'll try to catch them. And sorry if I miss anybody. Paula, she says, message from my dad, Gene. I think that's how you say, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
So message from your dad.
Yeah.
I don't do these very often, so please bear with me, okay? But
I'll bear with you. I'll bear witness.
okay. A message for Paula Quay. A message from your dad, Jean. I'm going to use the cards. Okay, I always use the cards because I don't speak to people. I get through the cards. Okay. So I've got the Wheel of Fortune.
Just give me a second. I'm going to put you in the hot seat. There you go.
Got the Wheel of Fortune, and it's like it's been a good change. I guess elevation, and I'm getting the words. Do that trip you wanted to do, or whatever that, and the family, multi-generational family. Loves them all, I guess, and it's like he's content. He loves the family, but also it's time for a change. I think maybe I don't know if you've been grieving for a long period, a short period, but things are good. Basically, I think that maybe means his crossover was good, or he's in a good place. Still thinks of the family with the 10 of Pentacles there. That's a multi-generational card. But I'm still getting, the Wheel of Fortune. It's also about an overseas trip. So, don't put off things anymore, I guess. I feel like I want to say. And just one more card here. Pentacles. Work, paid work. You've worked hard. And don't put things off anymore. I think that's sort of the message I'm getting. And don't sweat the small stuff, because the Eight of Pentacles can be about details. Getting every detail right, becoming a master of things. Don't sweat the small stuff. Remember, I still love you. I still love the whole family. But yeah, do that trip. I suppose I don't know if any of that makes any sense. But yeah.
Thank you, Chrissy. So anybody else who's ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, you get the hot seat. Don't get pregnant.
I don't know if that's possible, but here's the message that I got.
Not possible.
I pulled a card and I pulled a few cards. The first card I got was this King of Gabriel. Mm-hmm. And much like Chrissy says, it says, keep your eyes on the big picture, saying don't sweat the small stuff. Look at the big picture. Leave the details to others. He knows the experience that you have. He's so proud of you because that will lead to success in what you're working on. Again, I agree with you, with Chrissy. Don't sweat the small stuff. Enjoy the big picture. Keep moving forward. He's with you every step of the way. And I did pull one Talking to Heaven card, and it was, I will always point you in the right direction. So as you see this fork in the road here, he is here with this compass, and he's guiding you on a daily basis, on a moment by moment basis. He's right there. He's just, he's right there with you. So proud of you. So much love. When I first read the question, I also got a red rosebud with silver laurels and like a beautiful light blue background. Just, he's handing you a rose of love and of eternity. And again, he's with you and he loves you so very much. So that was the message I got for you.
Okay,
that's lovely.
That was nice. So, thank you, Avana. And I picked some cards for you. He showed up. The King of Cups. Okay. So this is about your cups is about emotions, a lot of emotions, attachments, things like that. Okay, so uh, then I picked. Then the next card I got it was the Eight of Cups. There is whatever is left behind. It's time to let go because it's time to walk away from it. Okay, that's the Cups about you walking away from it. There's a change because here the Five of Pentacles is like this person is still in a period of hanging on to stuff, and maybe it's time to let that go, that pain, that the struggle, whatever you're going through. But it's most of it is in your how do I put it? It's memories. Okay, I think of the positive times. Think about happy times. Okay, that you had in your life, and let go of that because it's time to change. I have the Six of Wands. You see, this person is raising their hands way up. This is divine intervention coming down, and you're receiving the energy. Just to receive this energy, you have to actually put you in a space where you calm down your mind and let the energy support you. You know, go with the flow. Put it that way. Because the next card I got, the Magician. That is, you can create the life that you want, and all you have to do is know what you want, be passionate about it, anything that makes you happy. Things that when you get up in the morning and you're glad to get up. Oh boy, and this will help you create your own better life, happy life, and let go of the rest. So I hope that resonated with you. So that's what I have for you. And thank you so much for your question. So next in line, we have, not like Christy, but we have we have Patricia Franzino.
Oh, Patricia.
I got to tease her because when I go on her channel, she's like that. Yeah. So
Gums. I'm getting nerves, dead nerves.
Why am I having 70 to hot, cold, even salt with my teeth? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And
Hey,
stripping of enamel. Have a look at your toothpaste.
Yeah.
There's also a product for that. Isn't there a product to?
Oh, you can get things like Sensodyne and stuff. But
Yeah.
Page of Pentacles, at the first opportunity, grab an opportunity, go get your teeth checked out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But I do feel like you and the sun, and look, everything will be okay, and you'll find out what you need to do. But there could be, gums.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something to do with your gums, and also I just feel like maybe the toothpaste you're using is too abrasive and stripping away enamel. But again, not a dentist, so I would definitely, because it can continue to be a real problem and take away enjoyment.
Yeah.
And and also, just I got the word allergies come in, so I don't know that if it could be caused by an allergy or whatever to one of the things that you're having as well. But yeah, hope that helps, Patricia.
There you go.
I got the first card I got was the Eight of Water, and it just says a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. And then I got the Moon card from a different deck, which is the opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears, and grow stronger. these two cards talk to me, and they say that there's something that you want to move on from, and you're kind of, I got this sensation of you maybe grinding your teeth at night. And this is really for all entertainment purposes only, because there's something that's bothering you and you're thinking about it, and you're maybe starting to grind your teeth. Again, every single thing that Chrissy said, it could be your toothpaste, it could be whatever. You have to go to your dentist. I would totally suggest that. It's for entertainment purposes only. But I really got this sensation of you're starting to grind your teeth because you have a desire to move on, and something is weighing heavily on you that you need to make a decision. So, and move on from that. And guess what? It says face your fears and grow stronger. This moon card, this beautiful, angel here with the wings, that face your fears and you will grow stronger as you do that. But that was the sensation I got of you grinding your teeth. So I don't know.
Oh my God, Sam, I just want to say hi, Sam. She's in also, I think, and I don't remember.
Go to bed.
Yeah, she's going to bed because it's late. I think it's UK or
Okay, yeah. No, yes, it'll be early hours of the morning.
UK. I haven't seen her for a while, but she just dropped by and say hi.
Yeah, it's 6-7 hours behind Perth, so yeah, it'll be mid. Yeah.
Thank you, Avana, for that. Let me see what I can. I picked a card too, but it's like everyone was telling you. Go to your dentist, get your checkup, really check up. You know what you're doing, you know what to do. Get advice from an expert. The card I picked was a magician card. So you got this. You just take your time and go there. Like Avana said, that resonated a little bit with me when she said you might be grinding your teeth at night. Yeah, I was getting that too. Well, I got a feeling that something is bothering me so much that you might be in your sleep. Go like you're frustrated about something. Or that's not going as fast as you wish it would be. So I hope that resonated with you. But there is a product for that. I know we have it here in Canada. I don't know. They probably have it in the States. If they have it in Canada, they have it in the States, where you have to brush that, change your toothpaste, maybe get advice from the experts.
Yeah.
They'll tell you. Okay.
Craig Dixon was saying he has a mouth guard. Hi, Craig. How are you? Yeah.
So I hope that answered your question, Patricia, and good luck and a lot of support. Okay, I'm sending you lots of support because it's that, that's one place where, geez, when you your teeth hurt, boy, oh boy, that's I mean, if you ever had a toothache or something bothering you in your mouth, it doesn't matter, or I don't know what they call that. Like you get under your tooth or beside your tooth, you get
abscess.
Yeah, that hurts like
they are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So even talking about it, I got.
I know.
Yeah. So.
Yes, I'm moving the hat around because it's forward on my head. But I love it. I don't want to take it off. So.
Yeah, don't take it off. It's all cute.
Who's next, Ron?
So I hope that resonated with you.
Yeah, Frangina. Yeah, it's Patricia.
Patricia.
Yeah.
Patricia.
Yeah. So next person we have in queue is Gail. She says, "Who was the tall man in a white robe standing by my bed in the middle of the night?"
Oh. This one I think needs
that. I get the feeling that was one of your family members. That's that's what I'm picking up right now.
Let's have a look. Who was the tall man? And it's Gail K.
Yeah, Gail K. So
white robe.
Yeah, family member.
Nine of Gabriel. Yeah, definitely someone who's keeping watch over you. Gabriel Orange. That's the wands.
An ancestor.
Yes, the Nine of Wands. Definitely someone who's good. Yeah. Yeah. A carer, someone who cares.
Mm-hmm.
So I would agree with you with a family member.
Yeah.
And someone who feels like
I was going to say he feels like an ancestor, not back a
several
little bit.
generations back.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, somebody very knowledgeable with a lot of
Yes,
knowledge.
Yes.
And it's got be prepared for any possibility here. And then I've drawn the Hierophant card. It is someone from your family, and they're basically there to guide you through the next few years. So don't feel bad or scared if you see them. They'll especially appear when you're not quite sure which way to go on a decision. It's got like consider an alternative approach and surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. And it's like I think you're going through a bit of a time where you're questioning a few things about your life and what you've done and what you're going to do in the future, and he's there to help you. So there's no need to be.
Just laughing. Yeah. Only because it's like he was introducing himself. Like I'm coming. I'm going to be like your new guide or whatever. Yeah.
He was laughing or something, was he? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Well, when he shows up like that, you can always ask him about what the message is.
Yes.
And he, because when I picked the first card, this is troubled waters. You might going to be through a rough time right now, and he showed up to help you through whatever. Yeah. So.
Yeah, because are you done, Ron?
Yeah.
Okay. Because Christy, I think you said you picked the Nine of Gabriel. I picked the Page of Gabriel. And the Page of Gabriel, if you notice it, this is this person standing here, and they have this angel coming up behind them saying, follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So
they've got the angel here too.
Yeah. You were getting ready to move into something new. And then out of the sacred geometry, I got communication. And that says the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms.
Yeah.
Isn't that like so cool? Like with your spirit guides, with your family, with loved ones who've gone before. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. As you're getting the information, let that information come down through your chakras, run it through your heart, and make sure you have that unconditional love around it and get all that you can out of that message. And yes, communicate with them too. If you're able to, I mean, if you think of it when it's happening, ask them questions. Sounds like you're getting ready to move on into a new fun challenge.
And if you're wondering why this person, I just got going through my head, is that when this person was alive, a couple of 100 years ago, like I said, several generations.
Yeah, he's not. You
were actually possibly their child, or something like that, or a sibling, or in that same realm with them there. So so it's like they're coming back to look after you again, and to help you through times again, because that's their role when you were previously. I don't know much about past lives, okay, but that's just the sort of message I got from it, coming back to maybe they felt they didn't guide you well enough the last time and want to do better. But I don't know. That's just what I got through. So Ron,
I picked another card, and this is a card like you see. There's one person. He wants you to go inside and look inside, because the answer is there. And once you do this self work, he can show you certain things, like because that's what he's there to guide you and help you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you have to do this first. You know what I mean? And you just calm down. I know it's not easy to say, but sometimes it's not easy to do.
Yeah, inner turmoil can certainly stir
Yeah.
up these things and
Yeah.
make it hard for you, and you can get yourself tied up in knots and emotionally back yourself into a corner. Yeah.
But there's a
So
reason why these things come up. These
yeah,
things come up so that you could be able to consciously let go. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's
In a
how.
way, give things up to the fates
Yeah.
to help guide you. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what they call that. They call that a little bit like shadow work or something like that.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like. Anyway,
Oh, thank
Gail
you.
says, "I think you all hit the nose. you
Oh,
hit it on the
you.
nose."
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm only joking.
Don't be cheeky, Ron. Okay. Right.
Okay. So I hope that answered your question and resonated with you, Gail. So thank you so much. Now we have in the queue, we have Amy Smiling Light, Love and Light, and she does have a channel.
Oh,
And
yes,
she's
she
even
does.
getting the money for my work visa and living.
Where are you hoping? Where are you hoping to go, Amy?
She's going to London, I think.
I think
somewhere.
she's going to England. Yeah.
London, England, or something like that.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
Well, didn't you? Maybe, Amy, did you start your GoFundMe? I think you started. Did you start it yet, or you're talking about it? So I'll let you guys read on it because I know a
Okay.
little bit about it. So.
I've got good things here for you, Amy. So we've got the Chariot, which is victory and movement and travel.
Uh-huh.
So that's very good. And we also have another victory card and a validation card, which is the Six of Wands. Okay. And then we have the Page of Cups. Basic good news. And also the start of a new journey for you emotionally, I think I'm getting. And so I think yes, that it is going to happen. This is a major arcana. So time-wise, it might take just a little bit longer than you'd hoped, but
Yeah.
it will happen. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a major arcana. So it's a big thing for you. It's a wonderful opportunity for you. And I'm so happy for you to be able to do that. So
It's something
it might
that
just take a wee bit longer than you thought, but it will happen.
it's something that she needs to do. Absolutely needs to do because this will change your life from day and night, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you. And I just want to say hi to Dozen Cats for Me is in the
Kelly, how are you? Oh, Dozen Cats.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Do you recognize that little voice in the little corner?
Kelly, I will have to join you. I think you do Saturday mornings my time earlier than I do now. So
Yeah.
I'll see about joining Kelly or having Kelly join me. And of course, Ron and Avana, always more than welcome to join me. Just let me know on comment. Just say something like, send me an invite. I want in. And I'll send you an invite then and there.
She says, I'm moving to Plymouth, and that's where, yeah.
Okay. The first card that I got for her was the Emperor, which is the number 4, stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. So here we are, number 4, strong foundation. You're building that foundation. I agree with Christy, and I don't know if Ron mentioned it too, that this is probably, you're building that strong foundation. You have very ambitious plans, but it might take a little bit longer to get to where you want to go to get that money collected than maybe you were hoping. But you also got the 9 of Earth, which is enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone. Also says successful self-employment. So that's very good. Money coming in. And I pulled a coffee cup oracle card, which is the moon, which says cycles and change. You're definitely into a new cycle. You're definitely changing, moving into embracing change, moving forward. But with the moon too, things are a little bit in the dark. And I think that's with the money thing. You're kind of like, you're not sure exactly when all of it's coming in or how you're getting it all, but it will. December card, this will, you will get the money and things like that. I just think it's going to take a little bit longer than you thought. But I think you'll be well on your way. Actually, probably before you even know it.
Just have faith. Just have faith that the universe is behind you. Okay.
Absolutely.
Sometimes things happen not like you want it to happen. They happen like surprises or something like that. Yeah. So I picked some cards for you. I know that I think you were talking about GoFundMe. Keep at it. Keep doing take action. Keep at it. And one of these days, it's going to pay off for you. So, okay.
Mm-hmm.
The first card I got is you're on your way.
Mm-hmm.
That's the 3 of Wands. You see, you're on your way. You're going in that direction. And guess what? What's waiting for you on the other side is the King of Jeez, I got a bunch of
that
whack,
too.
whack, 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 in the house. Yeah, it's perfect timing.
Amy, you've got anything more from? Because I've got something to add. You got more cards or for Amy? Because Amy, when I saw Plymouth, I just got I just inhaled a huge big breath. I don't know if anyone saw it. You're drawn there for a real specific reason.
Yeah, and there's a reason, because it's like a total transformation. It's total transformation. You see?
Yeah, and it's like Plymouth is one of the most spiritually haunted places, active places in the UK, and I just feel like it's if it had been anywhere else in the UK that the opportunity might have popped up, it might not have worked out. But Plymouth, it was meant. Yeah, and definitely, I think there's something calling you there too. So
it's your soul.
Yeah,
it's your soul.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So I hope that resonated with you, Amy, and let us know.
Definitely get a cat when you're there. Definitely, Amy. Yes, Gina M said, and a cat, Amy. So all good. Get a cat, definitely. Yeah, that could just be the cat lover in me saying that, but I think.
And bring some catnip with you.
The cat is going to be a bit of a guide for some reason. Animals can be there to guide us, to tap into our better selves and draw our better selves out.
Yeah.
I know that the day we got with James and I became better people. Not that we were horrible people, but we became better people.
There she goes. There she says, definitely. Yeah. Well, this is meant to be. When the thing is meant to be, no matter what, it happens. Okay. You just have to have faith. That's all. Yeah. So.
Oh, thank you, Shelby Lisa. I love it.
Yeah.
I did it this morning, actually, just before I joined Ron.
Yeah. Shelby Lisa is in the house, screaming, Chrissy. I like your hat. There you go. Okay. And the next one we have in line is Holly. Can I ask if everyone has experienced dreams of ETs? There you go. There you go, Chrissy. There you go.
I'm not. But like I said, my dreams are bizarre and
colors
probably things that I don't want to let go of. But let's have a and our tolerance of them. Let's have a look at what these dreams are
I'll
about.
be back.
This deck is not cooperating, so I will get a different deck for this question. Okay, so I'm actually going to get the Voyager Tarot. Where is it? Here it is. It's very, very, for me, a very elemental tarot, and yeah. Hello, everybody. If I haven't said hello, it's because that's what the waves are. Okay, saying hello to people. Okay, I don't know, Rose Blue. You'll have to ask Ron when he comes back. So, I think it depends on how long it takes to get through the ones he's put aside. But let's see, Voyager Tarot of these dreams of ETs and tolerance of them. I think even if you do have them, you don't necessarily aware of them, of what they mean. So, Two of Cups, equilibrium. It's about bringing into line within ourselves and our understanding of what's out there and what we've been told is or is not out there. And the Four of Crystals, the logic. Logic tells you that this cannot be the only planet in the universe where life has come up. But fear that we're not the most superior beings in the universe overwhelms that a lot. We still have so much to learn. And the best way to learn is to welcome with tolerance and love and listen. Okay? If we don't know the full truth yet, it's because honestly, we're not ready for it. People might be clamoring for it. A lot of people might be clamoring for it, but that doesn't mean that they're really at a level. And it's not about panic or fear or District 9 part thing where we send all the aliens to live in some ghetto or something. Which we probably would, because we can be that sort of a-hole of people at times. But it's about understanding, and it's about really leading, really being compassionate instead of just pretending to have those qualities. Until we really have those qualities and that depth of understanding, we're not really going to know the whole truth about it. And that's what those dreams are about. It's sort of like opening some people up to them, to those possibilities. Some people don't have dreams of them because they're already open to that and to that understanding, I guess. I don't know. I have a hard enough time deciphering my dreams as they are. So, but yeah, that's what I'm getting about the dreams that people may or may not may be having. Mm-hmm.
I just want to say, Rose Blue, you can put your question in so I can star it. Put in capitals letters, please. Avana?
Oh, yeah. I have not had any dreams about ETs. However, there have been 2 times in the last 2 years where I'll be doing something in the evening or at night, and I'll hear, "Do you want to see a UFO? Look outside." So I'll go outside and I see something out there that looks like a UFO to me. So it kind of just jumps in my head, and I'll look and I wave, and I don't know. It doesn't really scare me either way, because I think that they are very advanced in their knowledge, and I think that there are many of them that are very, very good and protective of us and of our planet. The first card, I did pull a couple cards though, and they all I thought were relevant. The first card that I got is again King of Gabriel. This is the second time I got it tonight. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. Yeah, I think they are genuinely concerned for us, and I think they're genuinely concerned in protecting us and Mother Earth Gaia, because I think that we are absolutely part of the grid, just as they are. We all are one and one for all, and we're all together, and we all need each other to survive. In Story Beginnings, I got, you have a sensitive antenna. Now, this says sensitive people collect the emotions of others. But again, I looked at it more as you have a sensitive antenna. People are starting to pick up more and more information and communication with them. We're becoming more sensitive that they are here. I picked a coffee cup or oracle card, and that is Pearl, which is a hidden gem. I think that they are hidden right now, but I think that they are a gem coming forward to help us and to share their knowledge with us, to help cure diseases, help us not pollute the planet so much with energy moving forward. You know, different ways of creating energy, and very much. I just saw Atlantis, where how back in Atlantis they used crystals to, like, you know, power everything. I think that there's a lot of that we are going to be able to take advantage of. And the last card that I pulled is Gaia, which is Mother Earth Gaia. It says the frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. The universe birthed all of us, not just us, not just ETs, whatever. So I really think it's just part of the evolution of us moving forward as a species. And I think that we can learn from them, and they can certainly help us. And I think that, you know, it's just the way it's going to be moving forward.
Okay, thank you, Avana. My turn. I haven't had any experience, any sighting of ETs in my life, or none of those, because I actually had a near-death experience. I saw the other side, so I guess for me, it's everything is connected. Everything is part of life, and as far as I can tell you, that when we are, how you put it, human beings, raise your vibration, then they will appear. They're in a higher vibrating energy, and that's when we will be able to see them and communicate with them, because they have knowledge to help us forward. They have new technology that we don't know nothing about, but they do, and they're there to help us, because at one time they went through what we went through. Put it that way, okay? And they've been there, so they know things, and so I believe that someday we'll be able to see them, communicate with them, but we have to be on another level. Not you can't stay in the third, the fourth. It has to be at higher levels. Yeah. So I hope that answered your question. But I don't get dreams about ETs, or not. I'm not worried about it. I'm not scared about it. I haven't experienced that. Okay. So anyway, I hope that answered your question. So Rose, I got your question started up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So now we have JJ.
The star people.
Yeah.
I drew this, like, oh God, 45 odd minutes ago. I have some cards for you, so we'll go to them while these guys do that. I've got the picture of Mount Ali up here, of the Ali mountain range. Mount Hayden, I think, is the king. And the first thing I drew was the Eight of Cups. Now, this woman is looking up. She's not worrying about what's in front of her. She's not settling. And it is, they were here. They were star people, whatever you would like to call them. And they were here for the time that they needed to be here in that area. I think they moved on, but that doesn't mean they didn't leave something behind. Okay.
You left the cattail running around.
Yeah, cattail. I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't even need the card to tell you that would happen. And we got the King of Swords. Now, it's not that they didn't like it here or they didn't want to be here or they settled, but it's not their job to settle. It's their job to come to put things in place before they move on.
Mm.
And they put something in place there. And it's like the King of Swords. It's like, I think if people, I don't know that if people go up into that area, they suddenly feel like a real sense of clarity. You know, some people will go to some places and they feel like foggy and lose track. This is like everything's hyper sensitized. You hear better, you see better, you think sharper. Okay, so, and then there's the 10 of Wands. Now, that can be struggle, success after struggle, but it can also, in this case, release some of the burdens that you've been carrying on yourself. So it's like you go up there and you come away feeling like you've let go of that stuff you don't need. So, yes, I think they were there. They did move on because it wasn't their job to settle there. It was their job to leave some things behind. And I think that that's what they left behind, whatever it is that puts out this energy. Okay, whether it's some mineral in the rocks or something very deep down inside. But that's what I get, you know. I do believe that people have come from other places and been to other places and been there and left things behind, whether it's things that generate an energy. But I don't know, because I don't know what people feel, but I feel like it's extra clarity, extra sharpness. It's not like that lost in a fog feeling. It's like, but they also feel better as if something's been lifted off their shoulders after they leave. So that's what I got about Mount Ali.
Okay. Avana?
Well, you know, I got my first card that I pulled is the Seven of Michael, which is there's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. This card kind of said to me, what stuck out with me was when I read this was the working alone may not be the best answer. I think that while they may have moved on, there's something there. There's some type of energy that you can still tap into that will give you some answers or some illumination to things that you're searching for. And I then pulled I pulled two cards from the Sacred Geometry deck. The first one is Realization, and that is the frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. Whatever they left behind, whatever energy is there, you want and you're getting drawn to it because it is going to help assist you to be the word of becoming your highest expression in this world. I think you have a need to I'm not really familiar with them. Either study this area or study them or look for these crystals or whatever it is. Unfortunately, I do apologize. I don't have all the knowledge of this area, but there's something there drawing you. You're asking this question because something is drawing you to this area and to this group. And the last card I got is Compassion, which is the frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. Again, this journey that you're on to find out more about these or this closeness that you feel, it's helping you to connect with source. It's helping you to I'm hearing the word solidify your connections between your heart and source and moving forward again as a higher vibration into the world and to actually help others with that knowledge. And I'm hearing too that you may not, that you will maybe teach others about this, or bring others up, bring others into this area and teach them and expand this energy throughout the grid, throughout, you know, throughout the world, throughout whoever you're teaching. And it's a good energy to pass along. It's a good energy of compassion and love and higher knowledge and higher frequency. So that's my message.
Yeah, thank you. Sharon's site, I do have Rose up there. Rose Blue. I have your question started up there. So
Yeah.
okay. Oh boy. I'm not very knowledgeable about star people and things like that. But you must have interest in that, or you're attracted to it, and it's in your soul. You must have this energy that attracts you to that whatever is placed there. Because what I did was I picked a couple cards from the extraterrestrial cards from Oracle, Universal Oracle. That's what I picked. And the first card I got was water source for water source for life and purity, cleanse. So there's something that you're attracted to. It's like that is left behind. You feel it because you're very sensitive to that energy, or you're attracted to it. Your soul is attracted to it. That's where you're feeling all that. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. I'm talking to JJ and I'm losing my voice. So JJ, mysteries of your soul are within your choices. That's what I have. The next card. Mysteries of your soul are within your choices. Deja vu, interest, and dreams. So, like I said, is something you're attracted to because um, your soul knows about these energies, or you wouldn't feel it. If you're not, you know when you're attracted to something and you don't know why, and then you see it and you say, "Geez, I thought I saw that before," or something like that. You're attracted. There's a reason for that, and your soul knows that. So maybe, yeah, those are great cards. So that's what I have for you. So I don't know very much about star people, but anyway, maybe all I know is that when I got my Akashic records read by Robert, he'll be back on my channel maybe this
Well,
month.
even looking at it and saying, are they your people? The thing is that our planet was born from the universe. We were born from the universe.
Yeah.
From the interactions of everything that is out there in the universe.
Mhm.
So of course we are linked to any beings that are out there in the universe, and that's
Because that sounds a little bit like me. I was attracted to go get my Akashic Akashic reading from Robert, and when I met him the first time, I said, "I think I've been in Atlantis and I've been in Egypt." And he confirmed the both of them. So he confirmed that I was in Atlantis. I had 6 lives. Then he confirmed that I was in Egypt and I left Atlantis before Atlantis was destroyed. And he asked a question like, the question was, "I'm going to ask if you were a priest in Egypt." He says, "No, you weren't the priest." He says, "You were the keeper of the secret of scrolls, which I brought apparently with other people that reincarnated in Egypt. I brought those secrets with us to teach spiritual teachings." Okay, and actually, I was a stone cutter at the time, and I was building temples, not the pyramids, the temples. That was temple pyramids came after that time. So, and actually, I hid those secrets.
Mhm.
And I told him, I don't think they found them yet. And he said, why? Because I said people are not ready for it because they would destroy the whole planet with it. Because I think it's a lot to do with the power of crystals, which Atlantis knew. So, put it
Oh,
that
thank
way.
you, Yvonne. Just I get a few people saying they love my hat. I've been to
Gina
but
says, Ron, that was a big secret. Keep her. Shut up. Don't tell everybody. Well, this will be discovered later on when people will be able to raise the level of their vibrations. And, you don't hand a weapon like, because crystals can heal, but they can also be a weapon.
oh yes, definitely.
Yeah. So,
Why Atlantis spell? Yeah.
and you don't hand that to a child and say, here you go. Because you know why? Well, that's why. So we have to evolve and get out of the lower energies. Because, we have people here that love what? Power and money. They don't have any compassion for others. They don't respect humanity. They, how can you teach them about crystals, how to use them, and how to serve humanity? They're not. All they want is power and money, power and money. So that's why. And when people change, well, this will
I
come.
mean, the thing is, yes, it's understandable that some people might love power and money, and some people do love power and money, but they also respect it.
Amanda says rocks
But
hold me down, especially
but
when you get a big one on your belly. It'll hold you down.
unfortunately, there's more people who just love it and want it rather than respect it and want to do good with it. So yeah, what's the next question, Ron?
Well, JJ said they haven't tapped into unconditional love. Well, there's people that don't understand unconditional love. They mix it up with conditional love. It's not the same because unconditional love has no judgment. It has no barriers. It has no race. It has no judgment whatsoever, and it's not what's going on Earth right now. Because unconditional love is pure unconditional love. It doesn't hang on to you did this to me, you did that to me. It doesn't do that. Okay, and there's a lot of people don't know how to practice it. And you have to get out of your freaking ego because if you got ego, you're not in unconditional love. You're right into the conditional love or whatever. So,
It's like people say, "I love you," but
yeah,
that's not unconditional. Rather than say that,
yeah,
you can say, "I'll tell you what, you did this, it drives me crazy. You did
Yeah.
that, it drives me crazy." But that does not make any change.
Yeah.
The fact that I love you.
I still love you. Right.
That's
But
the way I say it.
but even though I'm called Ron Unconditional Love, even though I went on the other side, and to practice unconditional love, I gotta admit, when somebody pisses me off, it's hard to practice unconditional love.
We're human. We're human. We're not perfect.
Because I'm still a human being.
Right.
I know what it is, but I'm still human. I have feelings. I have,
Yeah.
and somebody doesn't respect you, and he can piss you off. I try not to go there as much as possible, but sometimes you can have triggers that just pop right up. So
We're human. We're not perfect. We do still react. We still have emotions. We
Yeah.
do still say, "Oh, hang on, look, you're such and such to me. I will always love you, but I need you out of my life for a while," and
Yeah.
things like that. We're human, and yeah, those things.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with saying it doesn't change the fact that I love you.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
and we'll always love you. But we are human. we can only take so much of something. So yeah,
because it's very hard. They're very hard to practice unconditional love when you have a person that just
a rat bag,
Jesus, I don't know, like yeah. Well,
an ass wipe, a dickhead.
it's easy
Total
it's easy with people that you're like-minded people, but it's very hard when
Yeah.
they're not in your, you know.
Yeah.
I can tell you that. I've been through it. So anyway,
Yeah.
put it that way. I know that JR said something. She wants everybody to pray for Black Cat Tarot.
Maya.
She's been
Black
sick,
Cat
and I
Tarot,
haven't
Tarot.
seen Maya for quite a while now. I
Yeah.
know, so I haven't heard from
I
her.
saw her. Just she's.
She hasn't posted any videos, or I didn't see no action. So
I'm
take a
sending
moment.
out
Send
loving,
some-
healing,
Yeah.
comforting, and positive energy to my Black Cat.
I've had her a couple of times on my mind, and thinking
Yeah, I
about
think I've seen her a couple of times. I'm pretty sure last week or something she popped up on my thing. But yeah, sometimes we do just need a bit of time out. Because what we do can be very draining, and
But she's got problem. She's got her health plus her family. There's a couple of things going around. It's not just her.
Yeah.
Just her.
Yeah. And we do still get sick, and we do still get stuff. And you'll see my short videos that I sometimes put up where I look like being dragged backwards through a hedge by a cat, a big cat, dark cat eyes. And I can't do a video today. I'm really sorry.
I had so much fun with her when I did lives with her, collaborated with her. The first time I did live with her, I started my channel. Then she came in my chat, and I said, "Hey, would you like to join me?" She said, "Okay, I don't know you, but I never read what you, but just come up." We had so much fun. Yeah, she's
Yes, lots of
laugh
love.
and laugh.
Yeah.
And I've been to her party with my pussycat hair, ears, and everything. She's had a lot of fun with that. So actually, she says when you get to 1,000, you got to put those pussycat ears on. So I did. Yeah. Yeah, she started Ron on the cat ears. She did.
Is she the one, huh?
Yeah, she's the one that got me into that stuff. So, okay, we'll move on, and I hope that answered your question, JJ. Leslie, I put in for other jobs, just temporary. One looks promising, but will it lead to something permanent in a different area?
Okay. Don't sell yourself short, Leslie. Okay. I've got an idea that you've looked at a couple of jobs and you've been like, oh no, I don't really come up to that. Don't sell yourself short. Go back if they're still open. Apply for them.
Yeah.
There is a change coming for you. Now, don't get scared because it is the death card, but it is a card of change and transformation.
Transformation. Yeah.
So into something new and something that's not going to end up going back. So, sometimes people go, oh, I got a temporary job, and then they get another job, and then they move back to this job.
Yeah,
No,
I
you're
doubt myself all the time. Yeah.
You're going to move forward, and it's going to be a forward move that it won't take a step back. But yeah, don't doubt yourself. I've applied for jobs where I've only had 80% of what they need, and I still get interviews and stuff. And also you tend to paint yourself into that corner of I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. Have more faith in yourself, my darling. Okay. knock down those swords, and also sit down and write. People think that, oh, I administer a Facebook page, that's not going to make any difference. That doesn't count. It does. It shows technical savvy. Write down all those things that you do on the side and the skills that you've got out of it. Have a review. You have so much more to offer than you believe. And yes, there is a change coming for you. 5 of Cups. And again, people think that this is only just about loss and regret. It can be, but it can also be about time to move on. So time to move on from that mind space that causes you self-doubt. Time to cross that bridge. So, yeah, go put out some, what you might think going out on a limb here, but often going out on a limb provides you with a better view and a chance to hop onto another tree.
Yeah.
So, yeah, things are going to change for you, but Lisa King, you are going to go through a period of transition, and I think you'll come out of it pretty good.
Just tell yourself, like, talk to yourself the way you. That's an idea. Watch how you talk to yourself, but always say you are worthy. You are worthy. Yeah. Put those positive vibes in your, talk to yourself, because you can be your worst enemy and your best enemy too, and best friend. Best enemy.
Well,
right. Your worst enemy and your best friend. I mean, so.
Going off
how the way you talk to yourself, So.
Oh yeah, going off of what you're saying, Ron, and don't say I want a job. Say I have a job. I have a job that I love and that pays all my bills, and you just already see it, feel it, experience the emotion, see yourself getting up, going to that job. Pick the job you want and just say I am at that job. I'm at that job. I have that job. But I pulled some cards for you. They're very good. The first card I got is card 44, which is the Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power. Reclaim your power as the Panther. Absolutely. And exactly. I pulled it while Chrissy was talking, and saying basically the same thing. You are powerful. You are ready to go. You have the 4s, which are foundational. And then the number 8, which is just infinity to me. I mean, that's just beautiful energy moving forward. So reclaim your power. The second card I got, what happens to be another 8, Justice card. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor, and don't give up. Keep going out there. It's cause and effect. Go out there, put out the resumes, fill out the applications. Don't give up, because you're going to have rulings in your favor. Justice will prevail, which is you getting that job and the job that you want. And the last card I got was the Knight of Cups. Here is the messenger bringing that full cup to you, that message of saying, hey, are you available to start? And we have this job for you. So just 3 beautiful cards. And I hope that helps. And that's the message I got.
Thank you, Avana. So I picked 3 cards beside what I said. And actually, I guess what I got, the first one, Judgment card. That's the card where you got to watch what you're telling yourself and things like that, and go into this energy and tell yourself you're worthy. You're worthy. Okay. It starts by self-love. Next card I got is the Sun card. So the Sun card is a very positive card to get, because everything will clear up exactly what you need, because the universe knows exactly what you need. Maybe you don't see it that way, but the universe knows what you need. And the last card I got was the Hermit card. So this is like, go inside. This actually also could be the start of something new, because a Hermit card is doing the work and then starting something new. Okay, but don't look outside of yourself, but be careful how you talk to yourself. Always be positive, and everything will flow in your favor, by the way. So I hope that resonates with you, Leslie King, and you're welcome. Okay, let me see where I'm at. Um, I'll tell you the ones I do have left up here. I have Amanda coming up. I have Beverly J. Rose Blue is up there, and Jima. Okay, I have her too. Okay, so that's four more up there. So
Okay. Yep.
that was a. I saw your beautiful little poolie cat.
Yeah. I put some. She's got a bit of an owie, so I put some treats down, and while she was eating it, took the opportunity to grab some antiseptic cream and put on her owie, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And she runs. Yeah, you tricked me.
Yeah.
You leave my ass alone.
Do it.
Oh boy, yeah.
So
So
expensive. Okay.
Gina says she's laughing at me. She said, "Ron, you are in Canada. That's where you are." Laughing out loud. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're looking at somebody. Who are we looking at now?
Let me see. Who we have next is Amanda. She says, My uncle George died recently. I have connected once. Does
Okay.
he have anything to pass on to Aunt or the kids?
Carol, cut the honest truth. Energy of Uncle George. Okay, I have got. First card is the Eight of Gabriel. Important communication. So yes, he does have something important. Okay, and this is the Eight of Wands, and it is very much a communication card. Then I've got the Five of Michael, which is the Five of Swords, and it's got this situation doesn't serve you. I think it's release.
Yeah.
Just let go of something you're holding in because you're holding yourself down. Okay. So I think that's to one. I get it's to one specific person who this lovely lady, Gail, is it or not? Gail's next might know who that particular thing is. Consider taking a more uplifting approach, Amanda. Yeah, maybe someone's just trying to take advantage of the whole thing, and unfortunately, there are people out there who do that, but not because they're a bad person, just because they tend to. All of us can be self-involved and put ourselves first ahead of others at times. And sometimes you need to, but sometimes it's not the appropriate time. So somebody needs a bit of a kick up the butt. I think you might know who that is. And the other thing is the Ten of Gabriel. Ask for help to lighten your load. Don't try and go through everything on your own, especially your auntie. I think that's painful. She's trying to be strong and take on the burden of this whole loss for everybody. No, he's saying don't do that to yourself, my love. Okay? Let others help you work through it. So I think he feels like one of his kids needs to kick up the butt and his wife needs to take, ask for help. And Uncle George, I think, was very, very forthright. I don't know, Amanda, if Uncle George just said it like it was, but that's what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah. One of them is like, it's not serving you and it's not making you look good. Go, take the higher road, buddy. But yeah, it's also don't take on the whole burden for everyone, my darling. Let others take some of the burden off you. So I think that's what I got. I think Uncle George was very much a tell it like it is person. Amanda, I don't know if any of that makes sense. So she's got taking notes and spot on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because I had a feeling that he was okay. Hang on. I didn't pull any cards, but this is what I'm getting. He came. He wanted to give you a group hug. Like, just keep the family together. That's what I had the impression is coming through. He said, "There's a lot of love and keep the family together." But when you do need help, don't hesitate to ask for help when you need it. So, Avana, did you?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I pulled a couple of cards. The first one that I got, I don't know. It's just now I have no pain.
Group hug, yeah.
I want to let you know. Yes, he has no pain.
Are they the talking to heaven card?
Yeah, talking to heaven. Yeah. Okay. And then I got the 10 of Michael, which I know you had the 5 of Michael. It says the situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. He says, I know that things are, you move on and it's okay. I will be a part of that. And I just heard him say, you guys will be on the stage performing the rest of what your life is. I will be here in the audience behind you, watching you, whatever. So go ahead and do the performance of your life because that's what you're here to do. And I will be a part of that, watching you. It's okay to move on with that. I also got the 5 of Michael. Chrissy, I know you got that too. 5 of Michael. I almost passed out when I pulled it. I actually pulled it from the middle of the deck, and I very rarely pull from the middle of the deck. Okay. So it says this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Again, as you move forward, whatever you're into right now, it's not serving you. He sees that. It's okay to move forward. It's okay to take a more uplifting approach. He actually would prefer that. The other card that I got was the Knight of Ariel. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. As you make your plan and you move forward as the family, know that he is here and know that he is watching over you. The last card that I got, I pulled, I'm not sure which deck it is, but it's the Whale Spirit. Trust the great mystery, right? I mean, this is all a mystery. We know that. He knows that. Trust it. We're all being led. He's right there with you guys, and he's a part of everything that you do. As you release a situation that doesn't serve you, as you live your life on this stage, he is here. He's watching over you. Trust the great mystery. In fact, I'm getting chills now as I'm saying this because he's trusting what's going on. It's exactly what is supposed to be going on and happening as you move forward. So I hope that helps. I hope that message helps too.
Thank you, Avana. I think it's the process is about healing. It's about opening up the communications. Okay, when you are able to communicate what you're hanging on to, whatever, even the kids, they need to open up, communicate. When you open up, that's the start of the healing starts. Instead of keeping inside, because that's where, So. I picked 3 cards, by the way. I got the 10 of Wands. This is, it actually tells you to move on. Like, move on. Leave the stuff behind and move on to a better place. I have the Ace of Wands besides that. So there's a lot of energy in this. And the last card I got, is like I said, it's about family hug, group hug. Guess what I picked? The 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I've just got to say this, Avana, you and I have several different decks in common, including the spirit animal oracle.
Yes, that's what I pulled it.
I'll let Baron read, and of course there's the archangel ones, and it'd be interesting to see how many decks we have in common. And I hope you will join me one Saturday morning.
Absolutely, I would love to.
Yeah.
I want to say a big thank you to all my moderators and all the people that are supporting me here every
Thank you.
every week, and thank you for being here, giving your time and everything. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay,
So,
we got a couple more people to.
Yeah, we got a couple more.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi,
Goals.
Teresa. Okay.
We've done. My life by purpose. Beverly. Oh my goodness, this is very interesting.
I have goals. Will I get them done? Money, move, house, and my life purpose.
I'm feeling like magical herbs for you, Beverly, which is an oracle rather than a tarot. But I just
Hey, Rondell, you're not in bed? She's in the UK also. Rondell, UK.
Oh, Rondell, hello.
Yeah,
God,
she's
she's
here.
out. You're 2 hours ahead, aren't you, Rondell? Rondell's in Queensland. Wonderful. Hi, Rondell. And normally I don't say hello to everyone. That's what the waving is for, to say I see your name and hello. But yeah. So Beverly, your goals. Courage with motherwort. Communication for St. John's wort. This is the herbal deck. And protection for echinacea. You do have goals, but I feel like you're hesitating to absolutely step up and grasp them. The money, the house, your life's purpose. Okay? It's
Rondell says, hi there, been up for hours.
I think there's a little bit of self-doubt there, my darling. Just close your eyes, take that step forward, grasp what you want. It's there for you, but you've got to take that first step. So, yeah. So that's what I'm getting. And then it's protection is the one I'm going to read next, because one of the reasons you are hesitating to take that big step is you're not sure if everything is in place to make sure it all goes smoothly, that everything is protected. Look, you can never be 100% sure about anything, my darling. You've done as much as you can. Now it's just the matter of taking that big, courageous step forward to start things rolling. And your life purpose, my darling, is you're a communicator. You're a communicator. Engagement, stakeholder engagement, which can cover so many different areas. It can cover giving people information they need. You are a communicator, even into some stage, an educator at some stage. But hang on, I'm just going to draw one extra card from the. I've got to find the deck. It's really important. It's really important that I do find that deck. It's a lovely little deck that my hubby bought me. There it is. He says he cannot understand any of it, but he so 100% supports me in it, and it's just lovely. It shows you don't have to always understand what somebody's about, but you can still support them. Yep. And he bought me this called Life's Purpose Oracle cards. Oh, wow. I'm going to draw one out.
Maybe I should get those too. Shoot.
Light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. And one of the ways you can do that is by enlightening people with communication. Okay? So communication to help. And healing light can become from providing information that people understand, so that their prejudices against the project or this, that, or the other, or helping people understand what is going on through the, I feel like health communication or something might be it to help them and give them some tools. It could even mean counseling or psychology or something like that. So, yeah, again, guidance, instruction, but take that big step, take that courageous step. You've got everything in place that you need. You know, now you've just got to stop hesitating on that edge. Okay?
Thank you, Chrissy. Quissy.
So for me, with will you get the money, the move, the like, whatever? This yes, everything is yes. But the cards I pulled to begin with are Four of Air, which is time to take a rest or a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate taking the time for yourself, doing some meditation, and I'm talking maybe just 15 minutes a day. That will really help you when you quiet your mind and you allow source to, you don't have the clutter, you allow source, which is always with you anyway, but to actually become you can hear the voice of source in your heart and in your mind, and as you quiet your mind, that will allow you to also work on your life purpose, and to find out anything that source, any messages that you need to hear, which you won't hear when your mind is cluttered with a to-do list and going to classes or whatever you're doing. When your mind is cluttered, you won't hear it. So take some time to sit back and meditate on these topics, and you will actually get a lot of answers for yourself. The next card I got was Justice. This is fairness, the law, and karma. Justice, balance, cause and effect. What you put out, you get back. So put out good, positive vibrations and move forward in that feeling of good, positive vibrations. I also got the Eight of Earth. It says skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. I don't know if you have any plans to go back to school, but if you want to make money, it sounds like I'm getting the feeling, or the thought is crossing my mind, that maybe you need to get a credential, take some classes, somehow, get to the top of your field and what you're working on. That will certainly, the money will always follow with that. In addition, I got Air Spirit, knowledge, which is the number one card, which is the beginning. But again, knowledge. I couldn't believe I got two cards on, like, going back to school and knowledge. So it seems like there's something you maybe, again, should take an online class, go to a class, seminar, something. And the last card that I got for you is Joy, hummingbird spirit. While you're doing this, do this all with, I know, do it all with a spirit of joy. It's not so much of having for me, like, I want to make money, I have to move, I have to find my life purpose, like this to-do list, boom, 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 I'm going to just knock the things off. It's really stepping back, meditating, really getting into the essence of who you are, and really doing it with such a sense of joy. And all those answers will come to you, and all that you're wishing for will come to you also. But that just might be a little bit of a path to help you get there. So I hope that helps you.
Thank you, Avana. Now my turn. Oh no. After all, hey, Beverly, I picked some cards for you, and I picked the cards from Debbie Freebird Spirit. First card I got, let me see. Yeah. I wanted to hide this so I can show you the first card I got. Always lead with love, even towards yourself. The next card I got is, you got the keys. You have the keys to your success, okay, in your hand. The success, there's opportunities, and yes, solutions and answers, and you are connected. All you need to do is, then I got the horse, which is action. Take action towards what you want.
Lost your sound.
Yeah, you lost your sound, Ron.
Okay.
There you go.
You know why? Because my speaker, I could.
Yeah. That's what you did. I heard like a click. You're off. We can't hear you. You got to turn your sound on.
sound, Ron.
Ron, you have to turn on your sound. We can't hear you.
Yes, you can hear me now. I can hear myself. Why? So, okay. Mother Nature, love her. Okay. The world is there for you. Everything you need is there for you to realize your dreams. And the last card that I have, I am brave enough to see the light. That's the last card I got. I am brave enough to see the light. So, okay, Beverly says, I have the joy, whatever it must benefit mankind. This makes me happy. Thank you. There you go. You know, if you put good intentions out there, that's it, you know.
That's it. Right.
It's funny, you know, you help mankind or do something for other people, it actually helps you too.
Yeah.
Because it comes back to you, you know. There's an exchange of energy. So I hope that resonated with you. And thank you so much for your question. I got to get my head out of my ass and see where I am. Jesus.
Okay.
Well, at least we can hear you now.
No wonder you guys just agree with that.
Yeah, Rose Blue, she lost her brother just only about a week or so ago. Oh, sweetheart.
So, Rose Blue, is it too soon to ask how my brother Tom is over there, or he's still in review? Your brother is doing well on the other side. He really is. He's surrounded by pure unconditional love. Okay? So, there's a period, okay, between the when you cross over, you meet all your loved ones, your ancestors, things like that. That's how it works. And then there's a period for review, which is it's not as soon as you cross over. The review doesn't come right away. First of all, there's a process. Put it that way. For that. So okay. Anybody get something on?
I have got Rose. The first card I drew was peace.
11, 16, 22. He died in 16 of November. So that's not very long ago. That's what I'm saying.
Peace. Yeah. I got he's at peace, my darling.
Yeah.
There's and he's let go. Okay. He's at a peaceful place. All right. Then I've got the 8 of Raphael. He's sending you a message. There's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right. But the last little thing here is a spiritual quest. So I think he might be heading towards a review where he's going to, and that's his quest. But he's also, the other thing I got is the 3 of Raphael, or the 3 of Cups. And I'm getting happy announcements. So I don't know whether there might be I feel like there might be a bub on the way for one of your relatives or something. I don't know. Hopefully that would be lovely. And but it's also reasons to celebrate him. Don't worry too much about what he's going through. Just celebrate his life and who he was as a person, and take comfort in the fact that he's at peace. Yes, he's still got to go through the review, but he's not. I think he's quite looking forward to it. That's sort of and celebrate his life and new life and then happy announcements. So that's what I got.
Because once you cross over, you actually know everything, so you don't have to question. You don't have questions. You're connected directly to all of it. So No, you don't question this or that. But actually, when you know everything, you don't suffer from it. There's no suffering on the other side. It's just joy, pure unconditional love. So Avana,
Oh, yeah.
she said, "Oh, there you go. There you are."
There's no such thing as death. He says he's coming in actually quite strong
Yeah.
for me, and he's like saying I don't know. I just get that he's actually very strong person, very gregarious, very communicative. I don't know, but he's telling there's no such thing as death. I am so much better now, letting you know that he is fine. I also got the High Priestess
you,
card.
Amanda.
Pardon me?
I was going to say thank you for the super chat,
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
super sticker, whatever. Thank you, Amanda.
He also I also got the High Priestess card, which says powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. I think if you quiet your mind a bit, he's going to be sending you information psychically and through your intuition. And he's saying, be at peace. I'm fine. There is no such thing as death. I'm so much better now. And I just really get a very, very strong, gregarious life force with him and a spirit. So yeah, he just wants you to be at peace with everything.
He's around you all the time, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, he is.
He's trying to communicate with you. That's what my feeling is.
That's how I'm getting it too. And you will hear from him if you open up, to those messages.
And actually, when you go to sleep at night, if you ask, he'll come in your dreams. Okay, if you just ask when you go to sleep. But come when your mind is very relaxed and everything. Okay, and you might be surprised the first time. You might be surprised. Oh, but just believe that it'll happen. Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But those things really happen when you you're open to it. They really do happen.
Yeah. All right, you two. I'm going to take off for the evening. I totally loved being here this evening.
This is the last one if you want to stay.
Oh, if this is the last one, then I will absolutely stay. Absolutely.
Then I got I'm getting to the end too. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Gina wants to know, I'm sorry to ask again, if there is any time, what do you think the outcome is? Is he spending time with my friend Jay during the Christmas holidays? Either in what's that place?
Maybe London?
Condon is where she is.
In London, abroad, or not at all?
Okay.
Is Gina in London?
Condon.
It is Condon. Oh, sorry.
Where is that? But I don't know. I never. First time I hear that.
No, it's London. It is London.
Thanks a lot, Chrissy.
Said London. Sorry, Ron.
It's in the UK. Okay, fine. London, I didn't know any. I know London, but London.
That's it. That's all I know.
Okay. Yes, it's in London, UK.
I've got 3 cards for you, my darling. You want to know if anything's going to come of it? Okay. Here's one.
Just give me a second.
I feel like you're going to feel like you finally got somebody who is. You're able to share some of your burdens with, not necessarily wanting them to take them on, but just being able to talk to, and that can, even just talking through what's going on, can release some of your burdens. There are possibilities here. Okay. This is the Empress. Okay.
She says, Big Ben, etc.
Definitely. So there are definitely lots of possibilities of where this relationship can go. But in order to move those forward, be really clear about what you want with Jay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that ring a bell?
Be, you know, be clear. Speak to Jay, and make sure you communicate what you want from this relationship and ask what he wants from this relationship, because quite often relationships fall apart because people expect different things and they never talk about it. So definitely you need to talk about it and be very clear about what you want. If Jay isn't quite on the same page as you, that doesn't mean that it's all going to fall apart and, you know, Jay's going to take off running for the hills, or you're going to. No, it just means, okay, that's right. You're not quite on the same page, but that's okay. You know, we know where we are. So establishing where you are and being clear with each other, and all those possibilities will open up. Okay. But you have found him a wonderful person to talk to, and he's just helped you through a difficult time. And you'd like more to come from it. And there are definitely some possibilities there. So good luck to you, my darling.
She says he's just a friend, but that's where everything starts. So does that ring a bell?
Hubby walked into my office at the university in Queensland, and I just knew straight away. as my office mate said, she said, you looked at him and he looked at you, and I was completely ignored.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy.
That's how it is.
Wow. So, Gina, you know what I got? I got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a strong, big yes. Okay. Next thing I got is the Seven of Pentacles. Look who's there. You know, growing seeds, you'll harvest what you. Yeah. And the last card I got, the Queen of Pentacles, with there's all kinds of possibilities right there. So, as you can see, so the answer.
She does say no. It's a female friend.
Well, a friend is a friend, no matter
right.
what.
A friend is a friend, exactly. But I got the Ace of Michael, so it says a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others.
She said, "Oh my God, you guys, it's a female friend. So what?"
Yeah, that's why I didn't say him or her. I just said they.
Right. And you know, a lot of it is just, you know, I think that I'm not sure. I got the feeling from your question that you're not sure if you should go or not. And you know what? It says it's a great idea, but be clear. You know, don't allow bumps in your relationship to hinder your progress, or in your past relationship. Clear up communication problems with this person, and really have a fun time with them, with being with them. I think there's a great deal of fun and things that can happen with this person.
It's
and I also got the Knight of Earth. It says time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. So honor your commitments to yourself on what you're expecting out of this friendship. And, you know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but honor your commitments and move forward. The last two cards I got, one was universal love, which is the frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence ourselves. Again, universal love. It's a friendship. And then the last card I got from the Coffee Cup Oracle is Peacock, which says pregnancy and wealth.
Oh boy.
So this to me is just like a situation or a friendship that is really just pregnant with possibilities.
Possibilities,
the Empress. See what I mean? I mean, because when I got it, I'm like, oh no, I'm not, oh no, but I'm like, what does this mean? But I realize it's pregnant, you're pregnant with possibilities of having fun with this person. But I also have the feeling that a lot of what you both said, there may be some bumps in the road, or there may be some issues. So make yourself clear on how you want to move forward, and then take it for what it's worth. Have a good time and you know, next thing you know, you're back home and back at work or whatever you're doing, and that's that.
Enjoy
Right.
it because it's like a healing process.
Yeah.
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 Okay,
So,
Ron, thank you
yeah.
so much for having me. Ivana, it's been lovely doing this with you.
I had a blast. It was so nice meeting you.
Yes,
Yeah.
I want to have you both on my channel. Okay, I really do.
Absolutely.
It's been ages since I've had Ron on, and Ivana, I'd be lovely to have you come
Well,
and
I
join
thank
me.
you both
I
for
would
coming
love
on,
that.
and
Even if it's
everybody.
one of my spooky specials. I'm going to be doing a full moon thing on Wednesday night because the 8th is the full moon. That's Sunday morning over in the US, Wednesday morning in the US. But I'll be doing a full moon reading and stuff like that. But yeah, I've had a ball. I've had a ball. I
Thank you.
do love doing all the political stuff, but sometimes doing things like this is
Yeah,
just
it gets away because political is heavy energy.
wonderful. Yeah.
But I also have an announcement to make, is because
Oh,
I just hit the over 2,000. So I said before that I would possibly draw 2 free readings. And apparently StreamYard has this new tool. So I got to learn how to use it, where it takes randomly the winners and it puts them on the screen without me
Yeah.
doing a lot of papers and numbers and things like that. So I got to figure that out, and I don't know when I'm gonna do this, or shortly, so I can have the 2. We're going to choose 2 free readings for 30 minutes or for somebody. So
yeah.
I got to do that
Nice.
too, because I
That's
think I seen Linda G do it.
Yes, I saw her do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know how to
So
do
it's
Yeah.
a new tool. It's from StreamYard. I forget how what's
Yeah,
called.
I got a whole thing. Oh, we're all doing this now, and it's like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just get in a quick plug?
Sure.
I know it's like
Make sure that there's
I don't
electricity.
I don't normally do half an hour readings. I normally do an hour, but I do have a special half-hour readings at the moment. If you're
Okay.
interested in it, you can go to my community page, the community page on my channel. I just thought if you don't mind me doing that, either for yourself or for a gift or something, it is a special. I don't normally do half-hour readings. It's normally an hour.
Yeah.
So you can go and look at that if you're interested. But also, I've had such a ball. And it's been absolutely lovely. And my hat thanks you for it. Very, very nice.
Your hat.
My hat's off to you.
Yes, hats off to you.
Yeah, I got one too, you know.
And thank you. And it's been lovely talking to you. And yeah, and oh look, I've had such a ball, and it's lovely to see all these new names and people who are new to me. I hope you've enjoyed what I've given to you today as well.
No,
I
it
do
was
have to go.
fun.
I do
It
have to
was
go.
fun.
Me too. I'm gonna go too. I'm gonna go get ready for bed.
Oh
enjoy
no, we've got to go out and do some shopping and all that and spend some time together.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So,
All right. Love
I
you
hope
guys.
I don't see you
Bye-bye.
at Christmas. Happy
Yes,
holidays.
yes. Happy holidays, everyone.
Well, I'll be back on before
I'll
that.
see you beforehand.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely do a New Year's special because it's my birthday on New
Oh
Year's
my God!
Eve.
It is New Year's.
Yeah, it's my birthday. I turned 56 on New Year's Eve. Woohoo!
I love it.
56 or 65.
56.
Okay.
No, oh, wrong! Well, really, I haven't been so insulted since last Thursday. Honestly. Talk to you all later. Love you all.
Bye bye.
Okay.
See you,
Bye,
Ron. I'm
everybody.
gonna head out
Okay.
too.
Okay.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.